Nah, I'm not.
Hey, Kayla.
What up? What up? What up, yo? We
What
back.
up?
Hey, hey.
Hey, y'all. What
So
Hey to
listen,
all the sweet summer children.
man, that was a good ass episode.
Yeah.
That was a you know, good episode. They moving fast, you know, based off the books and whatnot. But yeah, that was a good one. I liked it. Ini- uh, initial initial reaction. I'm gonna start with you, Celeste.
Yo, it was a lot tonight. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed every bit of it. I thought it was a lot of chess moves, and a lot of unexpected moves. So I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
What about you, Queen Mother?
I agree. A lot of action happened. Um, it's really heating up. The pot is hot. We ready to boil now.
No doubt. So, little Cersei, what about you?
I feel like for episode 1, the emotions were coming from the blacks, and now we get to see a lot of emotion from the greens. So it's a nice parallel to see how the two families, the two feuding sides, react to sort of the same type of insolence.
No doubt. We got Balerion, Papa Balerion. Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations, brother.
Got my motherfucking shirt.
Where's your boy? Where's your boy? at?
He's still at the horse fella.
Hey, you know what they say, one leaves and another one comes. Look,
Papa Dread.
Little Cairo came and little Harris left.
Oh no.
Oh,
that's crazy,
damn.
man. Why you have to?
They come in threes, baby.
What?
I was saying, man. I'm talking about a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Oh, Leslie in the building. What's up?
This nigga. What have you been eating?
I think we're gonna hit 1,000. I think we're gonna hit 1,000 tonight, man.
We hit
Yeah,
a thou wow.
We hitting 1,000 tonight, man.
We going to thou wow on these
1,000
niggas.
eyes on this motherfucker tonight.
Leslie.
What happened? What
I'm
happened?
not. No. Let Cersei don't even acknowledge the foolishness.
Where we was, man.
But I came.
This nigga, we ain't been on the goddamn pod fight. This nigga ain't even had to say nothing. My nigga, like, what?
No.
Jackie, my girl.
Jakeem Abdul-Jabbar, baby.
Oh man, goddamn,
Yeah, so
Jaharis.
serious.
Smoke one for Jaharis, man. Jaharis too.
So listen.
The wildest thing is I had this thought though.
Listen. Before we
Smoke one for Lil J.
before we get into it. Before we get into it, we bring it back. Know them thrones. So we gonna knock that out real quick. So moving forward on the next episodes, we actually will be doing this with some of our listeners, followers, or whoever So in order to be able to participate in that, we're gonna put up a post of the week on Mondays, and all you gotta do is be a member of the group, like, share, and follow, and share the post of the week with the hashtag Watch Them Thrones. All right. But since we ain't got nobody, I'm gonna start with y'all. So let's get into it.
Shit, actually, you niggas that's watching.
Question 1. Craig Stark said in winter, my duty to the wall is even more blank than the one I owe to King's Landing. Is it A, important, B, stronger, or C, dire?
I'm gonna go with dire.
Dyer sound like the right answer.
Question 2. Otto said you must accept the path to victory now is one of what? A, treachery, B, violence, or C, danger?
D.
Violence.
B, violence.
Let's eat that
choose
fish.
I choose violence.
Question 3. Nisi said a blank told Rhaenyra that her son is dead. Is it A,
A nip.
a TMZ reporter, B, a raven, or C, a maester?
A
Lamar
raven.
Jackson.
A raven.
A raven.
Final answer, dog.
How they doing in the comments?
They
Cold
killing
ass
it.
question right there, my boy. Cold ass question.
Got to see it too.
Comments like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got making motherfucking perfect scores on the ACT ass nigga.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, them niggas be watching. Y'all be
It
watching
was-
this shit.
It was dire.
Yeah,
It was
on
dire.
the-
I was
on the
about to say, it
first one.
sounds
which would
dire.
make sense
Okay.
here in some ways.
Yeah, facts. North, dire.
In
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Stark
North
way.
and Dyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like they had to do that for us. That was for us.
Right,
That's
right.
for us.
Dyer like them wolves.
Hey.
So here we are.
Bro.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all in shit.
Bro. Blood is behind them.
No. Aaron,
AKA Blood.
Government cheese.
Cheese over there
AKA
too.
Blood 6'9". That nigga Blood 6'9".
Cheese over there too.
Blood 6'9" and
Blood
government
6'9".
cheese. Man, that nigga told in 48 seconds. Fuck an hour.
Niggas
Hey,
ain't
nigga,
have
yeah.
to touch him.
Hey,
They ain't have to do shit to him. He told it.
You got me.
they didn't get that nigga no chicken nuggets.
Come on out, man. Come on out, y'all. They got us.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed that Blood sang like Pavarotti hitting that high.
I was mad
C.
about that too.
Yeah. I know we hitting
I
that
was
warp
mad
zone right
that-
now, but still. Yeah.
Because you know you're gonna die. Why are you gonna sing it easily? Like,
Right.
Quick.
That nigga like shit. It ain't no need to everybody suffering.
I mean, you're gonna suffer regardless.
Yeah, he like shit. Look, I know what
He
So-
you
thought
doing.
he thought he was getting out of
let's,
that shit, but let's get there.
Are you gonna hurt me? Boy, shut up.
Yes.
Listen, let's
You gonna hurt me.
niggas, please.
You gonna hurt me?
Let's reel it in and get go.
You
All
got
right. So
All right.
so we start things off. We got Aegon.
Hold on.
Oh Jesus.
Can we talk about the intro, the tapestry for a second?
Oh.
I thought we
Like
did
the
that last
new
week.
intro.
Yeah, no, like we didn't really do that. I don't think we did that last week. Did
We
like
lightly touched on it.
we lightly
Yeah.
touched on it? But can we like talk about just the detail real quick about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
into it.
Like,
Get into
have
it.
y'all peeped it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so well, goddamn. All right, so it's basically an old history of or in history of old Valyria, right? Which is not to be confused with Valyrians, aka Niggalarians. And so one of the first images that is shown is basically old Valyria basically fallen old doom, right? That's how essentially the Targaryens got to Westeros, because old Valyria fell to basically a big ass volcano that had
The Doom, nigga.
the Doom. And in one of the first images after that was like a dragon with a human head, which kind of goes into what the rumor is, or a lot of what people essentially assume with Valyria, especially the dragon families and dragons, is that they're linked by some sort of blood magic, right? Hence the reason why, we see in the books that that we see in the books is that we're reading the books and that some of the stillborns are like dragon fucking feathers and shit like that, and dragon tails, is because there was blood magic which may have consisted of like these motherfuckers having sex with dragons and doing all kinds of fucked up freaky shit. And so one of the things that is for sure is that there's a connection between these people and dragons, hence the reason why the Targaryens, the lone dragon riders who left Valyria before the Doom, are able to communicate and be in sync with dragons. All right, so that's kind of one of the first images, and it kind of takes us through that. And then let me see. Oh, and then there was a person approaching someone with a knife, approaching a woman, and that wasn't OJ, that was Azor Ahai, and that was Azor Ahai, and that's of course the the prince who, and that's of course the person who beat the White Walkers the first time, right, thousands of years ago, and he sacrificed his wife Nisa in order for the sword to be forged, which was what was that sword called? Fucking something. Anyway, and then there's another picture of a reclining figure cradled by another, and that's supposed to be a Daenerys Targaryen, who was the Dream Seer, and who was the person who like Helena, is this person who is Lightbringer. There you go. Thank you, Candace. Lightbringer. And Helena, the Dream Seer, what was her name?
You talking about the motherfucker that saw the Doom coming?
Yeah, Danis or Danis, I think.
Yeah.
Danis was the person who warned the Targaryens to get the fuck up out of Valyria before the Doom happened, right? And so listen, man, we just got to break it down, right? This is important. This is history.
Wrap it
right?
up, nigga.
All right, okay. So after that, then it's the three dragons, and then there's the image of three dragons, which is of course Aegon's conquest. Then after that, there were other kings kneeling by.
They on your ass, nigga.
Kneeling to Aegon, which is of course, signifying that the Starks and everybody else around Westeros kneel. So,
God damn.
Okay, he's getting back. He's doing
Wait. No. And then after that, there's of course the image of old Jaehaerys king with Alicent, and followed by the 150 years or so of Targaryen rule after Aegon's conquest, which leads us to now.
That shit was longer than the actual intro, nigga.
That was good shit.
Love that.
I'm just trying to, listen, man. I'm trying to provide some context,
All
right,
I skipped that motherfucker because this episode is an hour and 30 minutes long.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it.
I need to say something. I just need to say one thing. Please.
Yeah, I let her.
So shut up. Anyway, shut up, Leslie. Oh my God. So anyway, last week as Aegon was coming into the room, and they were calling him Aegon the Magnanimous. The person who was saying that.
So by the way, niggas are the only niggas who will make fun of other niggas for knowing some shit. It's just like, just like, this
and
is.
thank you for correcting me again.
Nigga, you prepared, huh, nigga?
Sherry.
Oh Lord. Oh,
So
Lord.
the one who called him Aegon the Magnanimous, that was Martin Rain of the infamous Reigns of Castamere, who were wiped out by the Lannisters. All right.
Ain't no more of them niggas.
Yeah, ain't no more of them niggas, but they was around then. And the
Them
other
niggas
one
gone.
who was was an Eastmont. So yeah, I just wanted you to know the Reigns actually existed, and they were actually in Aegon II's court. So there you go.
Okay,
All right, please.
that's what's up.
CJ,
That's
shut
what's
up.
All
up.
right.
That's what's up. Shit, I'm just saying we 15 minutes in on this motherfucker. I'm scene one. Goddamn it.
Hey, man.
All right.
I mean, like, okay, but let's be honest though. This episode wasn't like, it wasn't as crazy as last episode. So we got to throw in a little filler here.
I thought you did some good shit, man. I like that. I enjoyed it.
Hey, appreciate it. So listen. So we start off. Aegon.
I sure was about to ask DK to like pull up slides before I did that.
You should have.
PowerPoint.
So Aegon start off.
This nigga.
And he pissed me off because it took Viserys years to curate that Lego set. And he tore that motherfucker up.
Fucked up his daddy's life work.
I was like, that's just disrespectful, man.
Fucked it up.
He don't know. He could have got a whole lot of money for that. He could have got a whole lot of money for that Lego set. I'm mad.
I was trying to figure out why it was still up, nigga. You should have had that shipped off when your daddy died.
Man,
you know how long it would have taken to get all that shit out of there?
He got 5 weeks.
He ain't have to knock all that shit over like that though, man.
It's just fun. It's just funny that was the shit that he targeted. It's like out of all the shit you could have tore up, why you go in your daddy room and tear that goddamn Lego set up?
Yeah.
Because he loved that Lego set more than he loved him.
On God, that's for real. That's the real answer. That's the real
But y'all know
answer.
what though? I tell y'all what, boy, they had a tumultuous relationship like Marvin Gaye and his dad.
Damn.
I mean, that's really kind of.
I have to get off of Marvin now.
I'm about to have to mute this nigga.
Listen. Somebody challenged me to do that. Who was that? Oh, Mason challenged me to do that a while ago. So I've been holding that in. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you got that one on.
Shout out to Mason.
So
see, Aemon immediately realized them niggas had took the gold, so he knew what was up from jump.
Right.
Yo, goddamn Batman, right?
Man, that nigga went in there like, with that one eye. That nigga see everything with that one fucking eye.
Hey, you know when you lose a sense, all the others are heightened. So he went in the room and he said,
that nigga went in there and fucking that nigga went in there and Kakashi Sensei that shit and with the Sharingan and saw everything in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Luis. God damn.
Fetty Wap.
Damn.
I mean,
Luis Cabral said that all seeing eye. That's wild.
Man, all seeing eye. That eye sees everything.
Wow.
So they were rounding up servants and stuff.
Yeah, they rounded up everybody.
Yeah, so you know they rounded up.
It's still the aftermath. They're trying to figure out like who did this shit. Basically, the castle on lock at this point. Everybody's a fucking suspect type shit. Mm-hmm. All the fucking servants and shit. Everybody being rounded the fuck up. They caught Buddy quick than a motherfucker though.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they did.
They caught the motherfucker quick. I mean, Alicent still looking freshly fucked.
Right. And we'll get to that in a little bit. So he's in the room with the small council. And
get to it right now.
My boy went straight to Criston Cole, hit him with that money, Mike. Like, speaking of rats, where was your antennas when them niggas was killing my son?
Alicent was like, shit, nigga, don't tell it.
Sobered up real quick. She sobered up with the quickness.
So the minute that nigga said, where were you? She was like,
I mean, it was a good ass question. It was the right question.
It was timely.
That nigga still had Alicent on his lips, man. Listen, when he was getting asked that shit.
Where the fuck was all these goddamn people when the baby died?
But the thing that I didn't like about
what
that,
Sherry said,
Aegon, you were on the throne with your girls. So how you gonna question?
And with the homies.
That nigga like, I'm the king. That was different.
Yeah, he was like, I don't got to do that shit.
But to be fair, to be fair though, little Cersei, boy,
Yo, Han?
Rhaenyra got folks hugging their kids on live.
Like y'all,
That's
like,
crazy.
Like, were y'all wearing matching shirts? Yeah, on the same shirt.
But to be fair, little Cersei, he is a king. They don't raise their kids.
Like that.
Yeah.
They don't raise or watch their kids. So, you know. So anyways, he's goddamn. He's going off in the meeting and whatever, and Otto has remained about business throughout everything.
Silver cap.
Like he ain't he don't give a fuck about nothing but keeping the train moving forward.
Hey
He's
man,
been saying that shit since season 1.
How you gonna be talking about the feud and he's been dead for an hour though? Like, come on.
And listen, you got to keep the train moving.
Hey, nigga,
Otto is diabolical.
We can use this shit. We can use this shit to our advantage.
He said we finna turn this
He's
shit
like,
up a
look,
notch.
Yeah.
You gonna be behind that casket.
It's called politics.
Man.
It's called
Yeah,
politics.
he
Why don't y'all niggas learn how to
definitely
play it?
turned it up.
Play the game, baby.
Play the
So
game.
Plotto is definitely a spin doctor. There you go.
I mean, it was genius.
So he said something that really stuck with me. He was like, he said Jaehaerys will do more for us now than 1,000 knights in battle.
Yep.
Like that, I give Plato hell because he a piece of shit, but that nigga was genius.
Propaganda.
In that whole situation, like he immediately was like, we gonna spin this and label her a kid slayer. He's like, this bitch was diabolical. He was dropping more words than T.I.
Lock her up. Lock her up. That motherfucking Hillary.
Hey, that nigga Aegon was like, man, we ain't doing that shit. I don't want them niggas to think I'm weak. Otto was like, nigga, they already think you're weak, nigga.
You went over their sympathy, you dumbass.
No, when they said when somebody was like, well, we don't know if Rhaenyra really did it. He was looking like, we do. We do.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, who else?
Even if she didn't do it, she did it.
She did it.
Yeah.
On whatever they said she did that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Del Plato grieved him when he said he was my grandson and I love him. That was the extent.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah,
Back to business.
He was moving, but he wasn't just moving. He was motherfucking agitating while he was at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was definitely getting the juices flowing on that end. He was like, I'm gonna smash the gas on this end when it comes to everybody in his room. If you was wishy-washy before, I'm about to get you on my side too. Well, at least that's what he thought he was doing. So it was interesting to see him turn up the way that he did. But it was clever, and it did potentially serve the purpose of alienating Rhaenyra's potential allies because it changes how they may view her.
Allies and small folk.
Mm-hmm.
And small folk has been something that's been really that's the theme, I think, this season. So
pushed forward, yeah.
It was definitely this episode. Yeah, definitely this episode.
Yeah, right. How the Highborn's actions are affecting small folk.
Man, they were the very first people they showed in the episode.
That's kind of hovering over this this season so far. And it's
Right. So so after we leave the little small council meeting, we see Helena and Alicent, right? And immediately what struck me was Helena walked up and Alice was like, hey, look, you're sorry about your baby, but let me holler at you about what you saw when you came in the room, dog.
Helena, I don't even want to hear that shit.
Playing like this.
Get your whole ass out of my face.
Can I give Alicent props? I know she's agreeing. However, she went from being devastated to having enough wherewithal to be in the small council and be cognizant of what she's saying, all the way to her daughter, like, okay, we got to be about business. So she's had 3 different major emotional changes within this short period of time.
But I think that's just because she didn't want to get caught fucking. or be called out about getting caught fucking. It was all about in this moment for Alicent, it's all about her reputation and her still being seen as super righteous. And this thing that has happened is this happened because I'm doing this. And so now I don't want people to know that I'm doing this because people are going to think and blame what happened on me doing this. Yeah. And that's all like all her seriousness and that shit.
You think it's deeper than that, CJ? Just Chrissy?
I really do. And I said it last time.
Deeper than Criston Cole?
I think it's deeper. Yes, it's deeper than her fucking Criston Cole. Her fucking Criston Cole is the distraction from Alicent's own actual belief. Like Alicent is white guilt. Like she is a person who actually believes she is magnanimous when she actually is diabolical. And the idea of the blood of Jace being on her hands is something that means she like says as much later on in the show. But this is like her beating herself up, like fucking Criston Cole and getting caught. What other people think of it is part of it, but it's
CJ, we ain't hear none of that, dog.
It's my bad. God damn it.
Your internet got grayscale.
And we were trying to let you cook, by the way. I mean,
I get what he's saying though. I get what you're saying. Which I honestly feel like we're saying the same shit, just not even in different ways. You just kind of extended what I was already saying, but it's that though. Yeah, it's that fucking guilt. The bitch is guilty in one way or another because of who she thinks she is, pretend to be, this image of self-righteousness that she try to uphold, and all of that shit can be torn down with everything that's just happened. The shit in the bed, the shit with the kid, all her image can go like that.
Yeah. Right. But she's also like just not a good mother. I mean, like, and this is the theme and this is sort of the generational trauma that we're going to see later on in the episode that kind of played itself out with Otto and Alicent seeing Aegon crying and her not consoling Aegon. But she just doesn't console her kids, and at least she doesn't give a fuck about her kids' feelings at all, right? Yeah. And like Helena is unfortunately one of those kids who she just doesn't really give a fuck about. She's just using her
just another piece,
another political pawn.
Another piece.
That's it. Yep. Another political pawn.
But isn't that what politicians do now? Because I know it was a show, but think back to Scandal when the president's son died. When Fitz's son died, he won the election.
Yeah, I think
and that's all it took. So
no, I did watch that. Yeah, you're right. Damn, how you remember Scandal?
That was my show.
That shit was the bomb.
Scandal was that shit.
Olivia Pope, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a horrible mom. Ray.
Helena was like, fuck them folks.
Yeah. So after we get through with that scene, the next scene we see is they lined up in front of the church or whatever with the body. Initially when I'm watching the scene, I thought to myself like, yeah, they are definitely Greens. They couldn't be blacks because for one, the funeral started immediately after they died. They ain't had no fish fries, car wash,
no GoFundMe's,
no go for they. They immediately started the funeral. Definitely wasn't the blacks.
And so that goddamn boy's head back on his goddamn body. Why they ain't had no? They could have had it.
But I'm telling you, them Silent Sisters did that shit because he looked.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
they did.
I don't know who did that whip stitch. I don't know who did the whip stitch, but that shit was tight.
The way it was jiggling though when they was hitting the cobblestone.
Please don't fall. Please don't.
Feeling like, please just don't let that boy head roll.
Look, I thought that shit was going
to do that.
Oh.
Honestly, I thought they were going to like have it to where the head wasn't even attached. I thought that when Otto was originally
that's what I thought.
Till kind of brought to my mind immediately was that so these motherfuckers are going like full like just.
Oh, so that's why you have your That's why the name.
Yeah, that's the reason why I got it out.
Yeah, I agree, Leslie.
Let them see. Let them see.
Like the funeral. Like the jet. Let them see the actual image.
Then whole time they walking down the fucking cobblestone, niggas is yelling, "Hey, y'all see what this bitch did to James?" Look at this crazy ass shit.
I was gonna say they didn't have no t-shirts or no airbrush
They was
t-shirts
wilding,
or
dog.
nothing.
Them niggas was wilding.
What did you all take from Helena when she was, of course, she was about to have a panic attack, understandably so. But right before that scene, she looked up and they were throwing flowers, but she like,
it looked like Ash
on that scene.
It looked like Ash, and I was thinking like Dragonfire type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about it though. I just feel like we're gonna see something later.
Yeah, we're gonna see
Yeah.
something.
I like because her being the dreamer is something.
I feel like she's having a vision right then.
She is the most powerful person on this fucking show.
She's the most what?
Nobody's paying attention to her.
Yeah.
Nobody's
even after, okay, you've had all these rat catchers, and I know it's a little bit ahead. You killed all the rat catchers, but you didn't like, you gonna pass your wife in the hall and not say nothing to her? And she's the one who told you what she was. Okay, all right.
Oh, well, you know, hey, well, you know, he would never acknowledge any of that, because then that would mean acknowledging that I was wrong and I don't listen like that. You know, that ain't it.
But
yeah.
If you remember back though, this search, I forget which episode it was in the first season. Like he used to talk crazy to her, talk to her like she wasn't shit, talk about it. So nothing's changed.
Yeah.
It only got worse when she had babies. Nothing changed.
Yeah, he don't.
Well,
like her.
even when they was teenagers, he was calling her a fucking idiot when they was talking
Right.
to Eamon.
But you don't lost a whole son. You would think, can you grow up just a little bit?
Why do y'all wonder why they haven't put Maylor in the show compared to?
He now was in it at the very end.
You said what?
Was he?
Mm-hmm. She was playing. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was Ray. They kept switching back.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. So that was Ray playing her.
That was Ray.
Hell, for the same reason we hadn't seen Darren.
No, but I don't think he's on the show though. I don't think he exists on the show.
That's crazy because
So
it's
he's
such a
not even
major,
like Rickon.
such a major,
such
a major thing with Darren.
Because especially now that Jaharis is gone, right? Fucking the kid who got killed is gone. There's no official heir. I mean, the heir is really Aemon right now,
right?
Because his power vacuum is. I mean, you know.
Who you talking about? Darren not on the show, or who did you say?
Maylor.
Yeah.
Aegon and Helena's younger son, Maylor.
So Maylor wouldn't automatically be the heir?
Maylor would be there if he existed. Like he does.
But right now we don't know if he's even
I don't think he exists
on the show or not.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
the heir
I don't think
just like Darren.
The heir is technically Aemon, which I think provides a lot more of an interesting dynamic between Aemon and Aegon. Because the whole time I'm thinking about Aemon, it's like, all right, like would Aemon possibly plot to kill this nigga?
Yeah.
Plot to kill Aegon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we already seen them take liberty with, the written material and the way that the book was written. They got room to go anywhere.
And technically, the twin sister Jaehaera is the heir, but obviously we know that these folks
they don't like women.
Yeah, they gonna avoid that shit. They gonna make up some laws to get that motherfucker out of there.
Right.
We've seen this happen time and time again.
Go to war about that shit.
So after the funeral procession, we get to the scene where blood big ass. Nah, he was sitting there crying immediately before Littlefoot even touched him, man. Like my boy was crying. As soon as he walked in, I got paid by Daemon.
Shit, he saw Littlefoot put all that shit out, man. That nigga pulled out all the shit.
Facts. Soon as he took the cloth off, he was like, all right. Facts.
That nigga said,
You got me.
He said this one big Einstein head motherfucker live outside with his parents in Coconut Grove, nigga. That nigga told like JoJo on
Oh shit!
He did confess like the black lady from first before they sat down. Come on now, boo boo, tell me what happened, honey. And he just immediately it was Daemon. He paid us.
No cheeseburger, no nothing.
Nothing.
Cheeseburger.
That nigga ain't even get a cigarette.
It bothered me the way he cried though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like nigga, you sawed off a baby's head with a butter knife, and you cried.
Yeah.
Nigga, when you got your block knocked off, I was like, yeah, nigga, that's for the dog.
Right.
Was he the one that went to? Was the go get the baby his idea? Ultimately, I can't remember which one of them was like. We can't find.
Oh well, when they went in the room, Cheese had Helena at knife point, and he was like, I think Blood went in. He was like, what if that ain't fucking aiming? He was like, look over there. So technically, it was Cheese, but Blood was like, shit, fuck it, let's do it. So
he the one who did the song, I think.
Yeah, he said sorry.
He did. I'm like, I don't know what kind of blade you got, but shit, you need to come see my armorer to get that shit sharpened up. Shit.
Hey,
slice. Yeah.
There you go.
When they hit that pothole,
right,
fucking up again.
Yeah.
No, the funny thing was when
I don't know what's going on with your jaw in there.
Yeah. The funny thing was Aegon came in after Slewfoot Larry said, "Oh, but the king is here," and Aegon hit that motherfucker like he was Negan. I swear to God, he did.
Yeah. Oh, bring back bad memories of that.
It was
minked his ass.
He did. I'm sorry.
It was a Negan Glenn scene. It was. And so we don't care about
it. Was.
Hey, but
we don't care about blood, but he got Negan.
I do respect Aegon for that though.
Yeah.
Like he did the work himself. He was real Ned Starkish.
Hey, you gotta remember though. You gotta remember, Aegon was in the yard training with Daemon and Criston Cole too.
Right.
So like for all the drinking, for all the drinking and fucking and all that shit, he can put in some work, and that motherfucker got a cold ass dragon too. So like,
and he rides that motherfucker.
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna be real. About 5 seconds, for 5 second moment of this episode, I was like, them greens ain't so bad.
Hey, I be trying to, you know what? I be trying to tell y'all sometimes. Hey, the niggas putting in work close to this little kid's death. Y'all
listen, man.
Y'all can't run on that.
Nah, Cletus.
It wasn't until Aegon just started, like Targaryen fucking incest shit started taking over in his brain. He started doing dumb shit. But this is that. He was putting in some work.
Whatever.
God damn.
Now I ain't saying I'm a roll with him, but I'm saying I understand.
Yeah, you ain't turning nobody green.
I ain't saying he should have killed her, but I understand.
Listen, man. But between that and I'm not gonna even lie, man. I got a little more respect for hating ass Otto. Because my boy stood 10 toes down on everybody tonight.
Otto was on his shit tonight.
He did.
Otto was on his shit tonight.
Otto
it cost him though. It cost him.
There you go.
Don't get the
that shit up.
So where we at now? We at the council, Ray and her council.
Dragonstone.
Yeah, so we back over to Dragonstone and they scrambling for answers. And Raiden got the news, everybody thinks she did it. And the funniest part to that scene was Sir Alfred was like, man, I mean. And she's like, bitch, what you say?
Right.
Nah, look, the funniest part to me was fucking Rhaenys looking at Daemon.
Yes, that's what I thought it was gonna say. Rhaenys was like,
hey, they was in there talking about that shit. Rhaenys was like,
this thing.
But Rhaenys was also to your boy. She was like, watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She
right. Right.
She's like, first of all, check your tone.
If there's anybody that has shown that they are devoted to Rhaenyra's cause, it's fucking Rhaenys.
Yep.
Exactly.
And I fuck with her.
Holding it down.
God, I fuck with her because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, she a real. Unlike Daemon, who
Listen,
y'all
Daemon is for
love
Daemon.
until Daemon do some wild card shit and fuck up everything.
Daemon for Daemon, like Rhaenyra said. He's for himself.
Yeah.
Daemon said, "Hey, I told them niggas to kill Aemon." That shit was so funny. That nigga said, "Okay, y'all niggas can't blame me for this shit." It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault they fucked up. I told them nigga to kill Aemon.
I wanted Aemon.
That nigga said, I gave specific instructions to kill Aemon, brother of Aegon, the usurper. That's how you know he full of shit, because he was being way too fucking specific. Like, yeah, nigga, you full of shit, dog. And Rhaenyra knew he was full of shit. She knew the right question to ask. Okay, so what did you tell him in the event that they couldn't find Aemon?
Yep.
So Celeste.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. So boom.
So Ray and Daemon had a very, very spirited conversation.
And did.
And Sister Celestial, won't you take us through that, please, ma'am?
All right. So boom. So, the small council's still in the room, and right there, look at that nigga. She like, oh hell no, I know this nigga done did some shady shit. Y'all give us a minute. I need to holler at Bay.
Right.
So everybody leave out, and she looking at him. She like, nigga, what the fuck you do? I know you done did some shit. What the fuck you do? He like, I ain't do shit. I ain't have shit to do with it. She's like, no, I don't believe you. I don't trust your ass as far as I can throw you. What the fuck did you do? I mean, I just been serving you loyally. Like, you know what I'm saying? I sent blood and cheese dumbass over there, but like, I ain't tell them to kill the little baby. I told them to get Aemon, one-eyed Jack. I said, if you can't find Aemon, like, leave shit alone. Y'all come back to the crib. I ain't had, like, it wasn't my fault. So she like, no. Have you been using me all this time? Nigga, using you. He was like, how could I be using you? I've been loyal. I've been down. I done had your back. She like, do you accept me as your Lord and say, I mean, your queen or not? Like, what is you doing? He was like, tell me a time when I ain't had your back. So she said, I really think you still salty because my daddy gave me the throne and not you. He was like, but you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. He was like, you really think he gave it to you because he thought you were so great? But you didn't give it to me because he was scared of me. Your daddy was a bitch. Your daddy was a bitch. And you following in his footsteps because y'all scared to do what need to be done to get shit popping around here. So she was like, oh, okay. All right. You pathetic nigga. And then he's like, I'm pathetic? Okay. And he got on his dragon and he was like, I'm out.
That nigga show got. Hey, whenever that nigga get mad, the first thing you see is that nigga get on that fucking dragon and leave.
Yeah.
That motherfucker said, he was not afraid of you. He couldn't trust you.
Right.
He definitely runs. He runs when he's called to the carpet.
He does.
That nigga.
That's that fuckboy behavior.
Well, she said, have you been using me as a tool to grasp at your stolen inheritance? She wounded that nigga.
That shit hit him. That shit hit him. That shit hit him.
Hey, that shit hurt him worse than a 490 credit score.
And you know it hurt him because of how he went into how he would have been a better king and how his reign and his glory and everything would have been better than Viserys. That's how you knew that shit hurt him. That's how you knew.
Yeah, he was.
She cut you. She cut you deep, didn't she, Daemon?
He was
hey, she cut that nigga so bad he walked past his own kid. Like, shut up.
I mean, which ain't fucking new. You know, we had like, I don't know who the fuck said something on the post on the Watch Thrones page about how Daemon is a great father. To who?
Right.
This nigga's a terrible father.
He's horrible. Baylor can't stand him.
He tried
to do this fucking goddamn kids.
Right.
That shit was wild. Like, bro, I don't think he's had anybody ever talk to him like that. ever.
And what's crazy in all of that shit, I think Daemon really know he fucked up. He just won't admit it because he's Daemon. He won't admit that shit.
Right. Of course not. And that's why he just gets the fuck up out of there. You don't even say shit. He's just going to you know what? Let me see if I goddamn take over here. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Right.
Do that shit.
So Ray sends Bela and Moon Dancer to watch King's Landing. She's not letting Jace out of her sight. So
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right. They did have a conversation. Shit, Jace mentioned his 16 days.
Yeah. So after that, you had the Ray and Bela conversation, which they didn't really talk about shit. So following that, you had Criston and Alicent. And she immediately went to, nigga, did you tell?
Right.
You know, like that was her whole thing for the episode. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, he dead, but does anybody know? Did you tell? That's all she cared about.
Well, because more and more people are starting to find out about it, right? Like, she knows that Laird knows, and he pretty much said it to him.
Yeah.
Said it to her in the first episode in his own fucking schemey way. And now Helena knows, obviously Cole, and she. So that's 4 people that she knows off rip that knows about their relationship.
Right.
So the longer they keep this shit up, the more and more they gotta hide it. They gotta try to hide it from more and more people. So she's paranoid.
Well, they would be dumb to keep it up because now, okay, all the servants have been questioned. You have Laris's people who have replaced your people. So, you know, it's not just Laris's. You have the primal set of people who know, and then you have all these secondary people who know.
Right.
There's many.
Because Laris is not her ally. Laris is always trying to get fucking shit from her, right? It's just like he's using all this shit to build up his great big blackmail case.
And he's about to be pissed and find out Crispy is the hand.
That's what I was just about to say. About to say.
Oh, right. So, yeah. Well, I mean, but Laris is the one who put it in Aegon's ear that, you know, Otto is the old news.
He did, but he did that for Aegon to pick him.
Not for Crispy.
Yeah.
But we don't know exactly.
Do we know that? Though?
We don't know what Laris wants because we don't know if Laris even wanted to be hand. I don't think Laris wants to be hand. Laris doesn't want that type of attention on himself.
I don't know, man. I think he aspires to that level of power, and I think when he put that little bird in his ear, it was to at least get himself. I think he was putting himself like, hey, nigga, if you cut him, I need to be number 1 in line type shit.
I don't know. I don't know about Laris. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Laris want to be in the limelight for something.
But now he's going to use Crispy.
I don't think he wants to be in the limelight. I think he wants to be that person in the shadows.
He wants to be the person in the shadow, but like right behind the curtain. He doesn't want to be far back.
Right. I think he wants to be
the next on stage.
Well, yeah,
who never comes on stage.
But the hand got to come on stage.
He's not doing all this moving just because. He definitely won't. He wants something.
Yeah, he wants them feet.
he leaving with something.
He leaving here with something. Shit.
He from around the way.
Around the way.
Like, ain't no other feet in King's
Yeah, like Adam said, he's various, except like kind of in reverse. It's reverse various in a way. Yeah. So to me, but I don't know. Anyway,
he does still have a Coke.
So after Criston and Alicent talked, and she just soaked in nothing but water. We get to a scene where Criston was talking to Eric. And let me just say, I thought I couldn't hate this nigga.
Bullshit.
I thought I couldn't hate him more than what I did until this scene right here.
Yeah, go ahead, Queen Mom. Go ahead and cook him. Like you got something
it went like this. Hello, pot. This is kettle. Black. So I have. I ain't got shit for crispy coal. By the way, my favorite new word that Jeremy Mariner said, crispy lingus. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. I don't know if you're on tonight, but if you are, crispy lingus. That turned my brain over.
That
But
sounds absolutely that sounds absolutely disgusting.
And it was disgusting to watch last week and this week, but that's another story for another time. So yeah,
smell like foot and ass.
Is, and it pretty much was. Crispy is throwing off his guilt on Eric because Aegon got in his face and said, "Where the fuck was you when my child was getting killed?" He was like, "I was in the bed because I was off duty." You are never off duty, and so Aegon was trying to get his balls up and give you big dick energy, and it just wasn't happening because Aegon ain't got no big dick. But anyway, all we gotta do is ask Helena. But that's another story for another time.
We ain't asking shit.
And so,
I don't think that needs to be another story for another time.
Yeah.
Another time.
We don't need another Velveteen stuff.
Continue past the dick, please. Continue past the dick, please.
Go ahead, Queen Mama. Do your thing.
So as Crispy Cole is dumping his guilt on Eric because his cloak is dirty, because he was out there on the funeral march. Okay. And
well, like Queen Mama, but like not only his guilt, but the scent off cold to Eric, right? It's not only the guilt. That's part of it. Is like it's scent. They're trying to get away from this shit. Him and Alicent are trying to get as far away from this shit as much as possible.
Yeah.
Facts.
And but you know how self-righteous Crispy Cole is. So he's like, you weren't on duty and you weren't where you supposed to be. So this is how you gonna make it up to the queen and the king. You gonna slip into the island. You gonna slip into Dragonstone and you gonna pretend to be your brother and you gonna go kill Rhaenyra. That's what the fuck you gonna do. And that's how you will pay back the crown. I was like, oh shit. Okay, you do what you do. You do what you do.
But that's how he got him to say, he compared him to his brother. He was like, you're disloyal like your brother. That's where he got him.
Yeah.
That's where he got him not to ask too many questions. Because he was like, nigga, where was you at?
Right.
Because I was with the king in the throne room with him and his bees. So.
Like, nigga, I was actually protecting one of the royal motherfuckers. Yeah. You was fucking.
Hey,
you was in the bed.
Right. You was in the bed, all right.
Listen, man. I don't know if y'all really picked up on it, but what was funny about that scene when Criston rolled up on him, got real close. Nobody said a word. They just started gathering their shit up.
Man,
they like, all right,
time to go.
I'm gonna get over with my nigga.
I did.
Right.
Like when you in the tub and
he tell the nigga to go to Dragonstone, and Eric like, man, shit, you gonna send me over there to die? And Cole was like, yeah, but it'll be glorious, my nigga.
But what if you don't?
Look, no, listen, I don't even think he was giving him the possibility of not dying.
You're right.
He was just like, yeah, but that shit'll be glorious though.
You die with honor.
Like that shit, nigga, what if you triumph though?
Right. It's like, wait a minute, nigga, like, are you fucking Bin Laden?
Man, he hit that exactly. He was like, shit, this the only way you can redeem yourself, my nigga.
Nigga, I ain't Taliban. I don't know what the fuck.
Hold on. Tiffany compared them getting up and leaving like The Color Purple when they did it.
Color Purple. Time to go. That's where that line come from. Whoop, time to go.
When Sweet.
Exactly.
That's perfect.
Yep.
That is one of my favorite lines in The Color Purple.
Yep.
Shit.
Goddamn. Go.
That was good too.
So we go from King's Landing back over to Dragonstone, and you got little Jace and Baylor. They chopping it up.
Talking about their daddies.
He admitted to being a strong nigga.
All three of their daddies.
He admitted.
2 kids, 3 daddies.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He admitted to being a strong nigga. That threw me off.
He did.
That nigga was like
and with no hesitation.
Yeah.
Right. Russell Wilson, Future, and another nigga.
Hey, cause when he was describing him, he was like, yeah, he like cake, and I almost said something, but I didn't want to get canceled. And then yeah, and the more he described it, he was like, yeah, they called him break bones. I was like, yeah, that shit was wrong.
Shit.
But that was pretty much, so we leave there. We got Iman bucket naked in the arms of a whore
with a cougar. Get your cougar, Iman.
But that shit go back to what Leslie was saying though, like about them cheering. It was lacking. They was lacking a lot of nurturing, and you see that on full display.
That nigga was cuddly, literally.
That's all he wanted. That nigga just wanted to be naked and be cuddled.
Hey, was she the you remember on the episode when they okay.
Yeah.
That was her.
Yeah. The boy you grown up. Yeah, you see, and she still want that meat. He was like, nah, bitch.
Nah, bitch, you my mama. That's what I'm paying you to be, my mama.
Exactly.
No, bitch. I'm paying you to be my mama. I'm not paying you to
but
be
but I would have been like, well, nigga, why are you naked? Put a fucking diaper on or something, nigga.
Yeah, right. I'm surprised she didn't pull a Lysa. Here's a tea.
A diaper? Like he was at therapy.
Niggas.
Like that's that mountain of the Caucasus.
Like, listen, man.
We don't know.
Hey,
Team Black don't know nothing about that. We don't do that.
That was some wild therapy because like I've been to therapy before, but it was never butt naked therapy.
Facts. Hey, speaking of therapy though, he did reveal that he regretted what happened to Luke.
Yeah, he did.
And and to this point, we've never even heard him refer to him by his first name. He's always called him the Strongs or Bastards or like this was the first time we've never even seen him use his first name. So you can kind of tell that was a genuine moment where he was like, I lost my temper. And then he went into like why. He was like, man, they used to fuck with me when I was little. And so I lost my fucking temper and I fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then when princes lose their temper, people tend to suffer, especially.
Yeah,
exactly. Man,
I wrote that.
That yes, she did say that.
Shit. Hey, the writing in this episode was there was some fucking lines, nigga. These niggas was saying it was some burners in this bitch.
Hey, and your boy Plato dropped all the bars, dog. We'll
get to that. Nigga. Oh my god, nigga!
Yeah, it was trifling. That was my favorite part of this.
Listen, I feel like Celestial. I don't know if you prepared to ISO booms, but I feel like there should be another one for Otto. Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah,
an insolent.
Hold on. We gonna let her get to it. Okay. I want to hear her do her thing with that one. So
shit.
So we leave the best little whorehouse in Westeros.
Like y'all see the little dwarf girl, by the way?
That was creepy. Right? Get your ass out of here.
I was like, oh, so they come in, girl.
Hey, you little bitty, look at the little bitty bitch. You little bitch, you better get up off of me.
It's like, bitch, I'll pay you half.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, here we go. It is now gone.
It's not me.
No, we pull it together.
Hey, fuck y'all. That shit was relevant to the episode.
So after we leave Iman, we see Hugh Hammer. He at home, broke as fuck. His daughter sick as fuck. They hungry as fuck.
God damn.
And she complaining as fuck. Like,
God damn. Hugh Hammer like fucked up.
It is.
And they in a bitty room.
Hey, but has everybody peeped the color of Hugh Hammer's hair?
Yes.
That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
Hey man.
I mean, he's a.
That's all I have to say.
He's a
Leave
seed.
it.
We know that.
Just leave it there, man. Just leave it there. These niggas don't know about the siege yet, man.
Yeah. Mason said,
"Damn, niggas,
y'all motherfuckers talk." Leslie, you gave us a symposium on tapestry for 15 fucking minutes.
Symposium.
and all I said was seed. You like, shut the fuck up, nigga. You talking too much.
Some shit after the fact. Okay, all right, shit, nigga.
Why is Mason's picture a cat?
Hey, listen, nigga. Don't be mad because your grade, because your beard is about as gray as mine right now. All right, nigga.
Y'all are in competition with who can get great the fastest.
So enough about me. Listen, we leave hurting, hungry Hugh Hammer, and we on the docks.
Hey, wait,
I guess.
one time.
Hey, Alan.
Speaking of that nigga being hungry, hey, that nigga had to sprinkle a little salt on that food.
I was like, that's seasoning.
Hey, she didn't season that shit in. Oh boy, that nigga was like, man, bitch, give me that bowl. That nigga hit the Salt Bay.
He was Salt Bay.
Hey, I need that. I need Hugh Hammer's face on Salt Bay in the fucking group by the time this fucking podcast is over. Somebody get on that.
Oh shit!
I need that in the group with Hugh Hammer on.
Shit.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Y'all are killing me.
Salt Bay.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hugh Hammer just tripped me out. He just tripped me out. He had to put some salt on that shit.
He did.
Hey, that was funny.
All right, let's say you can go on. You can go and shout out Adam.
Alan.
Hey, Alan. Not Adam. Alan.
Oh.
Y'all can have Adam.
Oh,
well, won't you take us through that scene list, Cersei? Make IT guy jealous.
Like I thought you were talking about my friend Alan.
He would never get jealous. So hey, Alan is on the shore and he is greeted by his brother Adam with 2 D's, and he brings up Corliss.
You will point out the D.
2 D's.
You will point out the D.
2 D's is insane. 2 D's is insane.
Double fisting now? Jesus.
2 D's is insane.
Stop.
I'm gonna mute myself.
So they're talking,
yes,
and Adam
please.
is commending him. Adam is commending Alan, talking about how Corliss was like giving him props for saving him. And he asked Adam asked Alan if he's going back out with him if he fights. And Alan does not want to. He's quite frank and doesn't want to. And Adam's like, well, I would do it at the drop of a hat. And Alan refers to Corliss owing them. So after that, it cuts and they're going to dinner. Adam's going to cook or something. So that was interesting to me because I'm like, why would Corliss owe you all?
Interesting.
Because I'm not a book reader. So.
Things that make you go,
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, Alan also did say Corliss. I think that was also something that he could be referring to.
Oh, from him saving his life. Yeah, I mean, that could be it.
So
but it seemed deeper than that.
But hey.
Or it could be a little deeper than that.
Who knows?
Because it ain't a lot of niggas out there.
It's not that.
You know what?
I mean, we there, but we ain't like there.
I'm real interested in seeing how that shit play out.
Yeah.
There was something. Wait, is that in that scene? No, I think it's a little later. Never mind.
Speaking of me,
it's a little later.
Unc are in bed, and there's just one thing. Somebody else can take this. There's one thing I want to point out with Unc. In the first episode, his dreads were yellow. Did y'all notice that? They were yellow.
Yeah, they was a little off color.
But in this episode, they are back white. I don't know if that was intentional or they just
you didn't know? No, I read somewhere that they hired Tyler Perry. So.
Like that was just a jaundice. Yeah, that little yellow.
Oh shit.
So we leave Adam and Alan, and where we at?
Raymond and Corliss. Oh yeah, pillow talking. The main thing they love to fucking do. Them two niggas.
Hey, they said the fire is still there.
There you go, pillow talk.
Fire in desire.
Listen, I can't wait till he come back after the season so we can talk about that scene. I can't wait. So we leave there and we got Rhaenyra and Masari. They talking. And through this whole conversation.
So one thing about the pillow talking thing, just that Rhaenys said that, listen, as long as Melee's and me around, they will not let the queen falter.
She's devoted.
Well, and they also brought up whether or not Daemon is going to try to take the throne from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Leslie.
But also, we all know when niggas say shit like that in Game of Thrones,
I was just about to ask you, Leslie, do you feel there's a bit of foreshadowing there?
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
So
good luck.
Mm-hmm. So after they leave there, we got Ray and Masari. And Ray breaking it down like, bitch, I can't trust you, this, and this. But what got me about that scene was it started off Ray dressing her down, and it ended up with them talking about Daemon ain't shitness.
Facts.
Like, that was wild, nigga.
Facts.
That
shit.
Oh, she was like, wait a minute, bitch, you don't remember me? She was like,
nigga.
Bitch, he said he was gonna marry you, huh?
You was the one that
said you was pregnant. Hey, Rhaenyra was staring through some motherfuckers tonight, and the white worm was one of them. She was burning a hole through that bitch. I was like, damn, Rhaenyra.
I see the scar on your neck.
Where you get that scar from?
Where you get that scar, sis?
Like, and by the way, the white worm
not sis.
Like, by the way, the white worm looked tired. It looked like she was tired of all that hoeing and everything.
Listen, you done aged about 10 years.
That girl, if she went from being a little, arrogant to Your Grace, I was like, oh, it's Your Grace now, huh?
She went through, I don't look like what I've been through to I look like what I've been through.
I've been through, yeah.
And then she told her whole
still
story.
Going through it.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, don't nobody care about your whole story.
Well, the thing, that whole story got her saved, and in turn saved Ray, because she connected with her on a level where, okay, I'm a woman, sure, I'm lowborn, you're highborn, but we still have been manipulated and used by these niggas.
We still is women's. When she said that Otto or whoever set her house on fire. Now, from my remembrance, excuse me for my ignorance, possible ignorance, but I thought it was Laris and Alicent.
Laris.
Okay. All right, okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, Def Laris.
Yeah.
So we leave them to doing they version of Brandy and Monica's The Boy's Mine.
Oh Lord.
So we see Adam on the beach. These niggas scrounging for food or something, I guess.
For fucking oysters, clams, and cockles.
You gotta say it. Say it, Leslie. Say it right.
Oysters, clams, and cockles.
Oh shit.
Boy, how much drink is in that chalice?
It ain't the chalice, it's the bottle. Man. It keep getting filled up.
Shit. So you got the crown roll.
We good.
We gotta have another drink at night. I ain't drank on here in a long time.
It's
we don't need.
It's salted caramel. My first time ever had it. It's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds disgusting. But yeah.
Crown apple for me.
So in another bit of
Barbara Shirley.
So who was So that dragon that he saw, was that Baylor?
Sea smoke.
Or was that sea smoke? Because I thought it was sea smoke.
Sea smoke.
I was about to say it was silver.
Sea smoke.
Yeah.
Sea smoke, which I thought might be a bit of foreshadowing.
Yes,
Significant.
could be. Could
Very,
be.
very, very significant.
Very interesting.
So we leave there, and we make it back to King's Landing, and you see this lady running, and she make it to the town square or whatever, and you see all these niggas just hanging from the side of the building, which was all the rat catchers that they killed, and that leads us.
Wait, like,
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The dog, poor dog.
Yeah, so look, hey, that dog was sitting there like, see, bitch. Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck Cheese just went back to work catching rats like shit ain't happened? Like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out them tunnels and
which one kicked the dog?
Cheese kicked the dog.
No, Blood kicked the dog. Blood kicked the dog.
It was
Cheese's dog. It was Cheese's dog.
Yeah, he was
the dog belonged to Cheese. Blood kicked the dog.
Okay, it looked like the dog was mourning him.
Yeah, he was. The dog was sad as fuck.
And in the books,
that was Cheese's dog.
Right. And in the books, Government Cheese, I mean, we all thought kind of escaped. That nigga got caught and died.
Right. Well, right.
It was an interesting kind of,
Facts.
I kind of hope he escaped. Anyway, yeah.
That's what they get.
Oh, shit. So that leads us to Otto talking to Aegon, and here is where he really gave that nigga the business. So Celestial, take us away.
All right, so boom. The motherfuckers in the street weeping and wailing about their people hung up on the I'll bust in there. He's like, nigga, is you crazy? Like you done hung all the damn rat catchers? Like, y'all looking stupid? Christian said, nigga, you better watch your mouth talking to the king like that. Like, what we ain't gonna do up in here is be disrespectful. I was like, man, fuck that nigga. Like, y'all murdered innocent men. You dumb mother, you fish out fools. He was like, he went off on them. He lost it. He was like, you trifling, your mama trifling. All of y'all trifling.
Not your mama.
So he was like, well, look, Crispy, you know what I'm saying, said we should go ahead and take these mofos out. Like, matter of fact, like, he been helpful. What you been doing? You know what? Viserys was right about your crazy ass. He was right. I should have listened to his motherfucking ass. He's like, yo, you in here fucking up. We laid it down. We was shoo-ins. We was gonna win the shit easy. All we had to do was walk in it, and here you come fucking.
On God.
You done fucked it all up.
On God.
Aegon was like, my boy, let me see that pen you got on your shirt, too. Because you talking real reckless right now. And you was my daddy hand. Like, oh boy over here has really come in useful. He the one told us to go on over there and get Ray Ray. And really, you ain't did nothing but lead my daddy. So come on up at it. Let me hold it. I'm gonna give it to Crispy, and he gonna lead the charge from here on out. I was like, you wouldn't. He was like, nigga, I already did. Like, take the pen off. Like, I'm not playing with your ass. So take it and you dismissed. So he like, man, fuck your pen. Here you go. He threw it over there at Crispy, and he was like, I'm out. Like, y'all have this shit because y'all dumbass motherfuckers about to fuck it all up. I'm done.
Hey, so listen.
Period.
Let me tell you what's crazy about that motherfucker though. So when he said, so Aegon was like, bitch, I wish to spill blood and not ink. And he told him that Crispy put the plan, and Otto was like, what plan? And he told him, Otto was like, oh, God help us all. God.
Otto turned around and said, what?
Dog.
As soon as he told him it was a planning motion, that nigga Otto was like, "What have you niggas done?"
Hey,
Imagine shifting your strategic mind from the nigga who planned Jacaerys' funeral to the nigga who wanted to get the queen to go to Tulum. Imagine the difference between that, dog. It's significant. Like this nigga picked the potentially dumbest nigga in the whole kingdom to like run his shit.
Hey, this nigga like Tulum, dog. He does. But listen, hey,
I like Tulum.
That scene when he said that shit, bro, about God help us all. The first thing that popped in my mind was the Cosby Show. When Cliff told Theo, he's like, Theo, that's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. and that's what I felt like with Otto when he said that shit. Hey, Otto was on his ass.
Also, just on a fucking just on a level of being goddamn or running a kingdom, why the fuck are you killing all the rat catchers? Y'all clearly got a rat problem in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
It's beyond stupid. This is another example of Aegon just not having a political mind at all. Right. And because even with the last episode, he was handing out promises and shit like that. He doesn't know how to run a kingdom at all. He's just doing shit on the whim, emotional, on the fly. It's just
how do you recruit for those open positions? How do you recruit?
Well, in the books, they replaced them with cats, I think, or some shit.
Yep, cats. They brought in a bunch of fucking cats. Dead ass. They brought in 1,000 fucking cats.
Hence the reason why Arya was chasing the fucking cats around Red Keep, and the reason why she found the tunnels. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So they replaced all the motherfuckers with cats. Because if you remember before that, I mean, they were showing rat keepers in and out kind of background, and we didn't really notice, right? But the motherfuckers were always everywhere. But now, post
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that occupation has been eliminated.
What's still crazy? What's still crazy about all of this shit is in all of this, Criston Cole is still pissed at Rhaenyra. Like, that's boy, that's the end game for him. Like he's still, if the bitch queen gets what she just like, bro, you still tender dick out here. And the whole time that you mad at her, you doing the exact shit that she proposed you to be for her.
Yes.
But okay.
And that bitch not even thinking about it. I don't even think Rhaenyra's brought up Criston Cole's name not one goddamn time.
She probably like, who? She probably like, who?
I just dog.
I remember Crispy.
I just couldn't imagine being mad at Rhaenyra while blowing bubbles in Alicent's booty hole. Like,
wow.
How, bro? What the?
He's spelling out Ray's name. You know the ABC trick. No,
that's crazy. He's doing Rhaenyra's on Alicent. On Alicent, that is fucking diabolical.
Dang, you know. Targets a hit different. We already said that. So
we did say that.
That dragon pussy.
That's different. That thing bite different, man.
You dip into that fire. You got to dip into that fire.
Damn.
But that's crazy, man. It's crazy. The idea that Criston Cole, as a decision maker, is now your lead decision maker in the same kingdom that you were at least listening to Otto in. That's fucking scary.
But at the same time,
listening to Criston Cole.
Hey, it's scary though from a standpoint of that nigga ain't no slouch as a strategist.
Yeah, and as a battle,
strategist,
I'll leave it at that.
As a battle strategist, I have to see what this nigga do on the.
He ain't the wrong one for wartime. Let's put it like that.
For wartime,
I agree.
Wartime.
He is a wartime councilor.
You know, and day-to-day handling the key landing, he probably needs to be in the fucking, Secretary of Defense more than goddamn Chief of Staff. But
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
At the same time, though,
I mean, that's why. He's the Lord Commander for a reason. But like the nigga literally just promoted his fucking Lord Commander to hand. So like you got the nigga that can fight real good, giving you decisions about everything.
And we seen how niggas who fight real good usually think on this show. That's all.
That's crazy though, dog. Because you know, that nigga got a promotion, and in the same show, he giving Aegon a hand and his mama a dick. That is insane.
I mean, hey, come up is real. The come up is real. This nigga's fucking the queen regent and his hand of the king.
Hand of the king, king of the queen.
And dick of the queen.
Damn.
That nigga done lived a hell of a life, dog.
My boy is he's the hand and the
King of the queen.
he's the hand and the peen. Yes.
Oh fuck.
Damn, this nigga News Daddy is his hand. That's wild.
And
So
he has a great relationship with both sons, and it's like he's fucking
right, he's a good stepdad.
They're fucking.
He's the dad that stepped up.
Most of them.
Man,
well, until they realize he banging out their mama, they might feel a way about that. I don't know.
I don't know if Aemon would. I mean,
Aemon wouldn't care. Aegon would probably be tender dick about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like Aemon probably already knows.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. Like I think he had some suspicion.
Aemon being Aemon,
Yeah.
Aemon probably knows.
So
Maybe be like, yeah, you do that move on him.
ugh,
Your mama.
Yeah.
Nigga, make sure shit. Goddamn Aemon, like nigga, just make sure you tell Aegon to send me to the Riverlands. I don't give a fuck what y'all doing.
right.
Oh shit.
So we leave there, and we got Ray. She freeing Massaria, and she's sending her the fuck up out of there to what, Pentos, I believe, Amir or wherever she getting up out.
She
Of.
sent her ass somewhere, but long story short, she sent her ass down to the harbor, and on the walk down through the harbor, she recognizes immediately, which fucking twin?
One of them.
Arik.
No, Arik is the bad one.
It's Arik. Arik is the bad one.
Arik.
So she recognizes Arik coming up, which the significance in that too is the fact that she was able to recognize that one is two twins. She knows that because one, she's just in the room with one of them niggas. But in the preview, they always kind of show a previous scene, and it was Sir Eric that got her off the ship. And the first thing she said to him was, last time I saw you, there were two of you.
Yep.
So, that was kind of significant going back. So it struck her immediately, like, what the fuck are you doing here? So,
Yep.
Especially since I just left you upstairs.
oh God.
Right.
Like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing down here?
That's another great reason. Okay, Ray is a good leader, because had she not done that, she'd be dead. Possibly.
I don't think
Well, I'm gonna let you be surprised. I don't know about good leader, but whatever.
Well,
In this moment of letting White Worm go.
yeah, she ain't cause that shit ain't had nothing to do with White Worm, and she was willing to go back up there. Like, I'm about to try to get in,
because that's why Rhaenyra is, like she has good personal goodwill with people, right? I mean, on a personal level, obviously, fucking people in general don't like her ass because everybody thinks that she's a murderer. She's just like killing everybody.
A multiple murderer.
Exactly. But on a personal level, she has good favor with people. Yeah, or goodwill.
So
Rhaenyra been lied on more than anybody on this motherfucker though.
that's facts.
I mean,
some of it, is.
I mean, like some of it is there. Now, some of it she's been doing some dumb shit. Now,
we
don't get into. I already dove into all that.
Rhaenyra got fingered in a whole house. Rhaenyra got fingered in a whole house, and they called all kinds of hoes. She just been in the whole house.
She got fingered in the whole house.
Rhaenyra was named the queen by her daddy, and Alicent lied and said it wasn't her.
Well, Alicent didn't lie. She misinterpreted, which is what everybody does.
And now Otto says she chopped off a baby head. I'm just saying, she been lied on a lot.
I mean, like, shit. It don't matter what happened. It matters what people believe what happened.
Right. So speaking of what's happening, so Dylan and Cole, they meet up right at the last minute in Rhaenyra's chambers. And they slug it out, whatever. Both the niggas die. I just don't understand why Eric killed himself though. Like that was, I get it because he killed his brother, but his brother was a fuck nigga though.
Well, actually, nigga, in the book, them niggas kill each other.
Yeah.
Really?
They right.
So they both.
What was gonna happen? But I
So
also
they-
felt like if even if that was Eric, how would she really ever know? Because once they started tussling, she got confused because the other guy said, "Well, which one is Eric?"
I was
Is
looking
she
at the wound
like-
on the leg. I thought the
Yeah,
initial
and the other
wound on the
one got
leg
wounded.
was not the same way right above his leg. That because they kept going back to that, and then Arik even used that same wound to hurt Eric. So I thought, you know how a lot of times where they keep showing the same thing over and over, I'm like, okay, maybe they trying to allude to this is how she's gonna be able to tell them apart, and then he
I
was in
agree.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought the leg cut was gonna be it,
Yeah.
but I also felt like your mind be playing tricks on you. She thought she was about to die. At the end of the day, I would have always been like, "Is that Eric or Arik?" Well,
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna fucking hold you though. I got damn at first. I thought Rhaenyra had the wrong twin because Eric was getting his ass whooped.
Yes, he was.
Right.
I was like, damn, she got the wrong one.
I
That nigga losing.
thought the green twin won at first, but I also thought that even if the black twin won, I actually thought
like he would have done the same thing.
I thought the motherfucker was gonna chop that nigga head off regardless. Like I can't tell which one of y'all motherfuckers it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
just like the black.
Even if you won on our side, I'm gonna chop your head off right goddamn now,
Right.
and not even worry about
Yeah.
figuring out.
Well,
what's
but also it kind of makes sense though because the green twin didn't want to be there anyway. That nigga, I mean, even before he was trying about to kill Rhaenyra, he was like, "My bad, I really don't want to do this."
All right, I got
it's like, fuck.
Don't take this ass whooping personally.
Thank you for your service.
So
Also,
So-
how the other niggas been away for months, away from each other or whatever, and got still the same exact fucking haircut? I don't understand that. It's like
They
it's
don't
the
cut
same
it. It's just
exact-
long and
it's-
stringy.
it's
and
so it's so exact that it just made me say, okay, this is obviously, you know.
maybe they could chalk it up to
How else
them
would they
being
stop
twins
it?
because he felt him. He didn't see it. He felt his presence there too.
Yeah.
So
when they
you
were in
know,
the hall.
yeah, that whole twin synergy shit. I
Wait,
guess
like,
that's,
you
that's
don't think that White Worm warned?
I assume at some point she had to catch the nigga or
that's-
something.
No, like I don't
Because
think
like,
it's-
what would even be the significance of her seeing
exactly
the twin if she didn't at some point make it back in time to tell him, "Hey, your fucking brother up here to kill Rhaenyra"?
these niggas ain't
Because she told the motherfuckers escorting her to wait. So at some point she had to turn the fuck around and go back and tell somebody.
Yeah.
You're right. However, when he was in the hall and he had I kind of felt like it was some kind of twinergy thing because when he busted in the room where Ray was, he was surprised. Did he not look surprised to y'all when he came in the room?
Which one? Which twin? Which twin was surprised?
To Tia.
I mean, I think he was still, I think he's still surprised by the fact that, like, damn, this motherfucker done made it all the way to my fucking queen
Oh, you think
without,
that was it?
I
Okay.
don't think it was surprised. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense why White Worm would peep the play, but she's not in the. In the
yeah, but I mean, she could have peeped it and went and told somebody.
And they
But
didn't
like
get
the
past
like the chances of her going all the way down to the river and coming back and finding this nigga to tell him, "Hey, I just saw your brother."
Why? Why not?
You know,
I mean, shit, she had, Arik had to make the same walk that she had to make, and she was right there.
Armor.
I was hoping they would show her.
That shit tripped me out too. I was like, damn, the fucking Kingsguard armor ain't different.
Armor to all the fucking same. Bro. I was
like,
like, all right, okay,
I was like, damn, this nigga got all his same armor on, and don't nobody like, ain't nobody like, hey, that cloak is a little different, or
And he was walking with the common folk. Why you in the middle of them?
I mean, that nigga, the black twin been wearing the same shit since he been there. So you know what I'm saying? That nigga been wearing the same shit since he been there. So niggas ain't had no questions, you know. They just knew one of them motherfuckers walk around there.
They didn't have 21 questions.
20 questions.
20 questions.
No.
Queen Mama would say.
Whatever.
Like 50 Cent.
What the fuck ever.
Like 50 Cent.
nope, not
I was
doing
about to
it.
say, DK, don't do it.
Nope.
Yeah,
So
like, but I don't love my brother that much. Bro. I'm killing myself after we fight.
like, man, shit, you
I love my
shouldn't
brother.
you shouldn't have came in here and tried to kill my queen, nigga.
Why am I killing myself? I
right.
Why I gotta die?
gotta go.
So we leave the twins and all that shit, and we back to Otto and Alicent, and two significant things for me here. We actually find out what Darren was, and the second thing is this is the first time I can remember Otto actually showed some semblance of being a father to Alicent.
Alicent, yeah.
A little bit, but then it went back to like their whole just weird relationship when
Yeah, and he was all right, bitch, back to business.
Yeah, right. When she was about to, know what that she had been fucking see Cole, he was like, yeah,
like I don't want to.
Yeah, no thanks, no thanks. We don't need to get too personal.
Right.
I'm only your father.
Right.
So hold on, the guys ain't changing hands.
I know that's right.
So we leave there. Alicent goes outside and she sees Aegon the asshole crying, and I honestly didn't even feel sorry for that nigga.
Yeah, no,
At all.
no.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of good. I mean,
Neither did she.
He was up, and then he was back.
Right. She was like, I got shit to do.
I mean, but that's her though. Again, she's not gonna fucking be the motherly type, which is generational trauma.
And she fucked these kids up. She fucked them kids up.
She gave me a look like, you good, my boy?
She was like,
yeah, like tears.
All up in the room all the time. I was like, y'all doing too much. He's supposed to be like
that nigga was ugly crying too.
All up in the room.
That nigga was ugly crying, dog.
But that's the other reason why he loves the people cheering for him, right? It's the same shit with Aemon when he was in the brothel, right? They need these they
need to be caught up.
Reinforcements, right? Yeah, because they just get negative reinforcements all the time. Like, and so when Aegon, wants to do a solid for common folks and all that shit like that. That's not him being a good person. That's him just like having, just childhood trauma of not being loved. And so when people cheer for him, that's what makes him want to do stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he liked feeling like a rock star.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't give a fuck though. I mean, like she gave a little bit of. It seemed like she started to give kind of a.
She like, nigga, wrap it up. I got a B appointment. Like
she gave a fuck, and then she was like, I gotta go get a fuck.
She was like, she was about to say something.
She came in there looking for Crispy.
Right. Oh yeah, that was the next scene. Yeah.
Speaking of which, we'll slide on into that scene.
Waiting.
Just like Criston slid on into that.
But you know what? This scene was very, very telling. You got
ass nigga. He a 69 god.
Yeah.
Hey, but they match. They match each other's energy. Go ahead.
All I heard was ODB. Oh baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Oh yeah.
Shimmy,
yeah. Stop. Wait a minute.
Shimmy, yeah. I ain't mad at you. Queen brother. I mean, well, you gotta say this, then you got a masochist. Like,
oh, definitely, they're a match pair. So
right, like you got her Alicent, who was a person who likes to hurt herself, but now she's transferring that energy into masochism, and Criston Cole is a person who likes punishment and believes he deserves it.
Yes.
So,
so in that way, they form that balance. They balance each other out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whooped him and then banged him.
Spanking and banging.
That ODB song before.
That's what it is.
A quick mom say, do something to make it feel good.
It reminded me of one of those Jamie and Cersei scenes, man. A little bit.
Yeah. Nah, like they developed some kind of feeling for each other. They got something going on there. Yeah.
Hey. Oh.
Oh no, I think that's just.
You do know I'm gonna clip that, right?
Oh yeah.
You do know that will be clipped, right?
Yeah. Like that's gonna be circulated. That's gonna be circulated.
You know what?
First time, it won't be the last time.
And you know what? Since we goddamn here, we might as well put the newbies on to it.
All right. So,
oh man.
Your grandma and your grandpa have their dentures, and so when they get in bed and they take their dentures out and they gum on each other. So that's how I'm gonna leave that. So.
So she been a freak, y'all.
Been a freak.
She been a freak.
Since day one.
Yeah.
I am an educated woman. I know things.
And you show things, we know.
You smoking, you know things.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
So
I ain't mad at you.
Didn't I have my thing out this month? I was just out here smoking one for little Jay.
Wait.
I just smoking one for little Jay.
All right, y'all. So I gotta get on back to the horse fella. How do I lead this motherfucker?
Hey, so listen, we not gonna even proceed from now. Yeah. So all in all, it was a good episode. And I'm pretty sure that Leslie, king of the takeaways, he will have, y'all know he does takeaways every week, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a fire ass takeaway for us sometime tomorrow or Tuesday. So
like last week I was in New York. I was blitz.
Yeah. So
I'll drop him off.
So with that being said, what we gonna start doing is he's gonna give us a what I like to call Tall Tyrion's top 3 takeaways of the week. So, Brother Leslie,
what's going on, brother? Man, fuck you.
Take it away.
This goddamn shit, I thought you were gonna have the takeaways laid out for me.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
All right. Yeah. So my number 9 takeaway from last week was Cregan. We were worried about protecting the wall. We were worried about the death. Me from the future, y'all cook regardless. Cook. But here's the good news: a little badass kid who shot soldiers, clams, and cockles will. Never mind. Just worry about King's Landing. Yeah, that was basically about Cregan Stark saying that. Listen, we have our duties at the wall. And I was just saying, shit don't fucking really matter any goddamn way. Y'all niggas the wall is going to be destroyed. The fucking Night King is going to have a battle with y'all niggas at Winterfell that we'll barely be able to see. And Arya's going to come in at the end and kill the Night King. That's it. Number 53, you are the Slay Prince Aemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye. Should be easy enough to find, Cheddar. But if we can't find him, or better yet, what if we don't want to find him? Yeah, I mean, in that plays to this episode too is that Daemon, we still don't know exactly what Daemon told Blood and Cheese what to do if they didn't find Aemon, but it seemed to me as if Blood and Cheese didn't even want to find that nigga, which I don't blame.
Yeah.
In number 72, they killed the boy, and Helena said as if she knew what was going to happen, and that's because she did. Imagine her living with this ability to see the future, to see death before it happened. Shout out my girl Helena. Like, she crazy, but she's supposed to be more crazy, to be honest. Which means that she's supposed to, just based on her visions, like I keep saying, she's the most powerful. I think the most powerful character in this whole story. I mean, obviously Vhagar and all them dragons aside, and nobody's fucking listening to her. And as a matter of fact, I don't even know if she wants to be listened to.
Right.
She don't fuck with people at all. And I don't blame her, especially these fucking terrible ass people around her. So, yeah, man, shout out my girl though.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Leslie. Oh, excuse me, he's not Jaharis Till today, but Leslie in his top 3 takeaways of the week.
Thank you.
So,
you got the internet guy.
So we got episode 3 next week. We all looking forward to.
Yep.
And
We'll be here.
We gonna be here gladly. Queen Mother.
Yes.
You got. So we got Queen
Yes,
Mother.
sir.
She's gonna take us out of here with her announcements, shout outs, and all of that. So take us away, Queen Mother.
Cast of members and friends. Why not? We want you all to keep rolling with us. So these are this week's announcements. So I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible.
Please.
All right. From the 5 of Ain't God Good, we want to congratulate Christian Cooper, who was the black bird watcher in Central Park that was accosted by the white lady who called the police and said he was attacking her. He won an Emmy Award for his National Geographic bird watching show week before last. So ain't God good all the time. All right. So we have our next experience from the Game of Thrones universe. A Night of 7 Kingdoms is going to be coming out in 2025. It's only going to have 6 episodes. So this is based on the adventures of Dunk and Egg. And as we know, Sir Duncan the Tall is a relative of our favorite Lady Knight, Brienne of Tarth. Okay. We want to congratulate the men's and women's U.S. track teams. Sha'Carri Richardson out here breaking records. Noah Lyles out here breaking records. They're going to bust them up in Paris. Do that thing. All right. We want to guide people on their peaceful journeys. We want to say so long to Taylor Wiley, who used to play Kamakona on Hawaii 5-0. If you ever watched it, he had the big food truck. We want to wish Kamakona. He had a big food truck.
It's before their time. Keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was the recent Hawaii 5-0 a few years back. Not the one from the 70s. Not the one when I was a child. But that's another story for another time. All right. We want to wish peaceful journeys to actor Donald Sutherland, who is 88 years old. He's been acting for about 70 years. He's been in everything from Kelly's Heroes all the way up to, We want to wish peaceful journey to Brother Marquise of the 2 Live crew. Some of us are old enough to know who that is. We want to wish peaceful journey to R&B songstress Angela Bofield. Her song I'll Try and This Time I'll Be Sweeter. Y'all go and listen to them. All right. And lastly, but certainly not least, we want to wish a grand name day to our very own baby Valerian, Cairo Wyatt, who was born upon yesterday, to Carlton and his wife. All right. So grand name day to our very own brand new baby Valerian. All right. And those are your announcements for this week. Thank you very much, pastor members and friends.
All right. Appreciate you, Queen Mother, for those wonderful announcements. So yeah, that's pretty much all we got. So next week, like I said, we got episode 3 coming up, and I'm looking forward to it. And for my boy Valerian, boom, there you go.
Salt Bay.
So quick. There you go.
Oh my God. That was heinous. I didn't
Y'all
need
niggas
that. I'm gonna
next
have
week.
nightmares.
Hey man,
now.
y'all post them good ass memes in the group, man.
For sure.
All right. So with that being said, we appreciate y'all tuning in and keep the group jumping, and we'll see y'all next week.
Good.
And subscribe
Good
on
night,
YouTube,
sweet
niggas.
insurance.
Grab on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to
Facebook.
like, follow, subscribe. You can find us any and everywhere on your favorite social media channels.
There you go.
Search damn.
Oh, shit.
See y'all next week.
How you leave this motherfucker?